Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. We have already started here. He is through here! Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Pavard gets good distance on it. And it's Neymar.
Look, movement creates...
There's the hit! And in again! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, they won't be deterred from trying again, Peter. They have the bit between their teeth now.
Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Eder Militao. Van Dijk. And it's Cancelo. Joao Felix. Great ball, and he's in here. And now the breakaway. Well read, nice interception. Eder Militao. Now the pass wasn't good enough there, and he knows it. Rodrigo. Threads one in. Room for Trossard! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Trossard simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And now they can spring out of defence. Pavard, he's got away. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Rodrigo, he's left his man. Got a sight of goal here. Oh, nice touch. No, he can't get past him. Messi. Saka. Gets his pass away.
Saka really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this? He's going for goal! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Muller. Oh, that's a key interception. Saka. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. So there was the first half.
Arsenal really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. Already up and running for the second half.
Arsenal playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half.
And a shot! That's a throw. Plays a sharp little ball here. Jorginho. Now it's Saka. Saka showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, good spread. De Jong. Cleared without complication. Nicked it back promptly, and that has left him in a heap. And that's put paid to a promising move. Neymar, good read, needed to be. Foden. And it's Cancelo. Could move up a gear here. Oh, he's found support out wide.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Saka. Saka. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Messi. And he's running through. And Messi! It's in! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, entry via the post is at the widest possible point, which means a keeper is well and truly beaten.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Arsenal get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Now the finish! It's in! 2 to the good! They have breathing space!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Granit Xhaka.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Granit Xhaka. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Arsenal did it. Terrific team effort to satisfy both the boss and the fans. Messi picking up the man of the match. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. It is a venue, this, which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that.
No doubt, Peter, everything will revolve around this man, Kaka, who, despite usually starting in that little hole behind the centre forward, he can fill many roles across that forward line.
Basically, he's just so good.
Yeah, I'd expect him to use that pace and strength he has in some of the one-on-one duels you get a little out wider, but it's just a case of give him the ball early enough and he'll produce the magic.
Yeah, that change of pace is what makes him so special, and he seems to be just as quick carrying the ball as he is without it.
Yeah, one of a kind.
Arsenal can start a counter here.
Saka.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Nice little ball through. Now this could be a chance. He's left his man. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Well, he had a really good run at goal there, but the defence just weren't going to let him past. Chouameni. Kaka. Messi. Chooses to go back. Arsenal are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. He's been picked out. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. De Bruyne. And De Bruyne! There it is! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Neymar. Neymar stands up to him well and emerges with the ball. Good spot, he's seen the run, and it's Neymar. Well read, and the danger is averted. Eder Militao. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
That gets things going for the second half.
Arsenal need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
De Jong. Jorginho. Arsenal looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the...
Can he put it away? A wonderful effort all by himself.
Messi just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
This their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Jorginho. And it's Messi. Benzema. And they're quick to get it back. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. De Jong. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Joao Felix. He could be in here. Isak.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
He's found a way through.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Messi. De Bruyne! He scores! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
I just think that's a good example of how you take advantage of a lapse in concentration. He was on the prowl, hungry, looking for any scraps that came his way. And he certainly gobbled up the chance, took it real.
There's the shot! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, that's a real shame because it could have led to a real momentum shift.
Tries to get it clear. Decent hit! And no, he couldn't find the finish. Arsenal corner number 2 then. And out to safety. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Benzema. Fiddles it through. That looks a good ball through. Neymar is on his own. Great chance! And it's there! And surely that settles it. Simplicity itself.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now it's Joao Felix. He's shifting through the gears here. Neuer can pick that up. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story. They were outclassed in every possible way. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Arsenal simply forgot to turn up with an attack, Peter, and that
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And it's Messi. Now it's Messi. Bit too much weight on the pass.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Yeah, Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game. But he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
João Felix. Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's gone out for a throw-in. De Jong. De Jong has been caught there. It's a foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. Smpe. De Jong. Hernandez does really well to win the ball there. Messi. And he welcomes it in. And now the breakaway. Trying to find some space for the shot here. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Now it's Saka. He's got away. João Felix. Messi. Eder Militao cuts out the pass. Now it's João Felix. João Felix, and that's not going to reach. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
And it's Neymar. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Hernandez. He is through here. Oh, important interception. João Cancelo clears. João Felix. Vieira. Saka. This is De Jong. Saka. He's left his man. Alaba gets the better of his opponent and gets the ball. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Smpe is flagged offside. Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half. 0-0 then, and we're back underway. And it's Rijkaard. Oh, well played. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Saka. He's found a way through. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Kimmich. And the danger is cut out. And he's straight offside. Van Dijk. Jorginho. Out to the left it goes. Well timed. Excellent interception. Passing is crisp and sharp. That pass has been well intercepted. Smpe. Rijkaard. Smpe. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point.
Great hit! Oh, surely that deserved better.
João Felix deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Gets his head to it! Decent enough try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Wan-Bissaka. And it's Messi. Mbappe. Hernandez makes the interception. Now it's Kimmich. Messi. Oh, it's come loose. Have their second corner now. Messi's cross. A hefty challenge, but fair enough.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
And a shot! It's in! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal! Was there ever any doubt?
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Arsenal take the lead, 1-0.
Oh, it was a long time coming, but I think it's fully merited. They've applied themselves extremely well.
Oh, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Mbappe. No, again, there's no way through. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Arsenal, hold on. It's a narrow squeak, bit of luck, some judgment. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Certainly, this is a very, very impressive venue. Quite a sight to behold. The action has already started. He's got away. And it's hoisted clear. It's Jorginho! Oh, impressive strike. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Cristiano Ronaldo. De Bruyne. De Bruyne! Good stop. That wasn't easy.
De Bruyne is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
And now a sudden chance to counter. That's been cut out. Well played. And here's Messi. Guti. Oh, he's found support out wide. Good take by the keeper. He's read that well. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Now it's Messi. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. Cleared without complication. Messi. Kimmich. Played out to the right. He is through here. Smpe. So it is still 0-0. Just eases him off the ball. And it's Guti. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nice interception, well timed. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
They've got a throw in. Now it's Jorginho. Opts to play it back. Hits one! And he's straight offside. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Out to the left it goes. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. On the volley! It's off target and by quite a way.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
João Cancelo. Well timed, excellent interception. Saka. Pavard is wide and looking to get onto this. João Cancelo. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Oh, super ball. And Messi! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break. 0-0. Here we go again then.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
And that's played in low. Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. Heads it! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Saka. De Jong. He's found a way through. He's had a hit! He's got away with one there.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic, and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
De Jong. Pavard. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. João Felix. Diving header! Over to the left. João Cancelo with the clearance. Arsenal corner number 2 then. And that's been levered clear. And now they can spring out of defence. João Cancelo cuts it out. Haaland. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Foden. Messi. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Now it's Gabriel Jesus.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now it's Jorginho. João Felix. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there.
Arsenal merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Arsenal have their third corner. And he's there to clear it.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And now the breakaway. That's a good ball played into space. Gabriel Jesus providing an outlet on that flank. Look at the space here. There's the shot! And the keeper passes the test.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Now this could be a chance. Turns and goes back. Well, there's the clearance. And that's it. Well, a frustrating game for attackers on either side. They hardly had a sniff. Defence is broadly in charge. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. We have already started here. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. João Felix! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Over to the left. He's found a way through. Can he finish? It's there! The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Arsenal didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Smpe takes control of it and he's on the move. João Cancelo. Valverde. And it's De Bruyne. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. That's been cut out, well played. De Jong. João Felix.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
De Bruyne. Spread out to the left. De Jong cuts out the pass. Back into the middle. Now it's Messi. Smpe. And the finish! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Arsenal clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And it's Cancelo. No, he's taken off it. That's really well played. Threads one in. João Felix. João Cancelo. Bruyne. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. That's a pretty loose pass. De Bruyne. Well, that is one way to stop him. Played out to the left flank. Neymar. He's got the shot away! Goal!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And there's the end of the first half. Arsenal come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. The midway point of the game.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Arsenal leading by one in a finely poised game. It is intriguing to watch and could easily go either way. Whistle goes and we start the second half. And it's De Bruyne. Oh, he had to make that and he did make it. Oh, shooting chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? De Jong knocks it away. Messi. Here's João Felix. It's been intercepted and that will come to nothing. Tagliafico. Final ball not quite right and his teammates are irritated at that. Neymar. Now it's Smpe. Nice interception, well timed. And that interception was most necessary. Gets away from his opponent. Haaland. Haaland! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Neymar. De Jong. Oh, he's managed to pinch it off him. Arsenal disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Dembele. Dembele climbs up big. He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
João Felix. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Interesting ball. And that's aimed into the middle. It's Çalhanoğlu! Pavard gets good distance on it. Some good work on the right flank here. He's got away.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
That's good running with the ball.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Can he find the finish? And he hits the net. Dying minutes, and we're all square again. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So, all square with almost no time remaining. Neymar into double figures for career goals now.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, a game that had everything except a winner. Really watchable and honours even.